welcome back to the colouring zone. My name is Helena. So this is part one of my collection of supplies, of colouring and art supplies. So I will be showing my watercolours in this particular part. I hope it's not going to be too long. And the idea is that I'll do one of my pencils, one of my water-based pencils perhaps, and we'll sort of do it that way. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy. I'm really excited to be filming this. I have acquired so many paints in the last less than a year, to be honest. I think it'll be coming up to a year in sort of February when I first started my channel, but actually, yeah, it has only been in the last, less than a year or so that I've acquired quite a few of the things that are in this box. Now, this is my like treasure, because I do view these paints as they are like treasure to me. They are invaluable. Anyway, so I am going to move this out of the way. I will show you swatches so you can see them. Some of them are very, very new. So there are one or two that you probably haven't seen, which will be in my next part two of my haul video. If you haven't seen part one, I will link that up on the screen here, if you're interested in seeing that. But again, part two will be coming soon. I've got a few more things that I'm waiting on. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to move this to the side of me and we can get going. So this one here is actually, so this one here is by Renaissance Colours. So Renee, I got this one here for Christmas from my mum and dad. Such an amazing gift. So it's got the little sticker here, and look how beautiful these are. So these are the West End colour shifts. Now I did originally buy the dot cards to these, and I store them in this one. And there's also a few other things in here as well, dot cards, but Renee's ones are these ones here. So these you can actually buy them in two different palettes. So there's West End 1, that's not the right one, West End 1 and also 2. As you can see, I used quite a lot of the Fortune. I'm pretty sure in a video I've actually called it Fortnite. I think I must be thinking of the game, even though I don't play it. My nephews do, but maybe that's what it is. But yeah, it's called Fortune, not Fortnite. Anyway, so yeah, I absolutely loved these colours, and my mum and dad very, very kindly got them for me for Christmas or for my birthday, which happened to be on the same day. So so I'm using them at the moment in a Lulu Mayo book. So you will see that quite soon in my completed pages. So those are those ones. Now these ones here are the Crown Jewels. Now I absolutely love this ruby. I have not found another red quite like it in any of the other paints that I've got. So it's just there's not very much left of it, which makes me really sad. But yeah, I hope to buy this set very, very soon. I have got a bit of Christmas money, so I could put that towards it. But anyway, so those are those ones. Now, I was very, very lucky to be gifted this one here. So this is Renaissance Colours Colourful Countdown to Christmas. And my husband bought this for me as my advent calendar. I have never had a watercolour advent calendar before. I didn't even realise it was a thing. But apparently it is, and I'm so glad it is. So look at these absolutely gorgeous colours. Now, a bit of an update. So Renee is from Renaissance Colours, which is the lady that runs, makes the watercolours and runs the shop. So she is on Etsy. I will link it in the description below. But after speaking with her, I think I might have mentioned it in another video, that she does plan to re-release these colours on her shop. So they're not just you know, in this set sort of thing. So these are quarter pans, but she has put on her Etsy store that they will be available from the 31st of January, which is really, really nice to know. Anyway, so yeah, I absolutely love these. I took them down to visit family. Luckily, I was able to visit family with the new thing that came into play, where you can test your lateral flow on the 6th and 7th day after you've tested positive for COVID. But anyway, I'll talk more about that in a colouring chat. But anyway, so yeah, these are the Renaissance colours, and I hope to get a lot more of her beautiful paints. So the next items are the beautiful paints by Rebecca, so the Art Spirits. So these sets here, and I will get another one out, Ocean set. So these three are custom sets that I've picked the colours myself, and then this one here is just the standard sort of Ocean set. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. So I got this one here, I think it was this one, no, not that one. I got this one here for Christmas, and I'm so glad to have 12 additional colours. And actually I only needed a couple of more, and then I would have the entire colour range that Rebecca currently has out. So I went ahead and purchased the two that I was missing, and then these are spare ones, which I know that I've still got quite a lot left of the paints that I originally bought, but actually it's always good to have spares, and it might make me less, you know, conservative with the use. So I am glad to have these spare ones. And obviously those two colours are ones that aren't repeated, so I do need to find another home for that one. But so this is the Ocean set, and these are absolutely beautiful. What I'll do in a second, I will show you the swatch chart. All I could do is actually have it in front of me. That might be easier actually, and better for you to view. So the Ocean set, excuse me, the Ocean set is the 6 here. These are just, oh, they're just so incredible. I just absolutely love these paints. So if I just show you, and you can see the boom, the shine. So that is the Ocean set. Now these ones here, I believe, are yellow gold and pale gold off memory. Let's see if I've got that right. Yes. So they're these ones here. And then the other paints, so these are the ones that my husband gifted to me for my birthday. And these ones are actually, they are just these ones here. So again, absolutely beautiful. And this was another custom set. Gorgeous. And then I also have these ones. So these tins, by the way, I'm sure I mentioned in my haul video, but they are tobacco tins. So I did used to smoke, and it was rollies that I used to smoke. So I did actually have tobacco tins years ago. But searching for, just searching for tins, they are so expensive, watercolour tins. So, you know, if you don't mind repurposing something, they're really inexpensive, and they're on eBay. I will link that down below. I'm not sure if anyone would be interested, but it's good to have it there just in case. So these ones here I've had for the longest. As you can see, this rusty gold is my absolute favourite. I use it a lot. But to be honest, all of her colours are beautiful. Look at that disco ball. It's like wow. Anyway, so those are those ones. Now the next ones are also by the Art Spirits. However, these were gifted to me by Rebecca. very, very kindly gifted to me. Yeah, I did use the word when Rebecca asked me if I would like to receive them. My husband was like, how do you feel? And I was like, I feel privileged. Yeah, that's like the best word to describe it, I suppose. But yeah, I'm so grateful to Rebecca for sending me these. They are absolutely beautiful. So this one here is the Alice in Wonderland set, which is the ones up here. Now, I have shown this in a video, so if you are interested in seeing me swatch these, then please check that out. I will link it up here. So this is the Alice in Wonderland set, as I've said, and then this one here is the Wizard of Oz. So absolutely gorgeous. Love them. So those are all of Rebecca's paints, and yeah, the Wizard of Oz ones are these 6 here. So now the other paints that I do keep in here, so I do keep these little ones in here as well. But so these one here are KJ designed by Karen. Now I haven't really used them a lot just because I had real issues with them, with the actual sparkle coming off. But I really do need to get back to using these, and the fact that they're very soft. They're not like the other paints that I've got. I feel like I want to like push it down so it's more compact. And they've sort of, yeah, I suppose, I know that some people do say, I have heard people put them in the freezer to try and make it more solid. But because they have sort of bled into each other, and look how soft it is. It's like, yeah, it's like squidgy. It's like it's, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so those are KJ designs by Karen. So this one here is the Planet set. Now this was also a Christmas present from my husband a few years ago now, actually, so I have had these a little while, and I have used them relatively recently, but I've just not used them as much as I hoped to. Now this one here was actually kindly sent as a freebie by Karen. Yeah, it's Fantasia, this one here is called, which is an absolutely gorgeous colour. Really, really nice. So yes, so those are those ones, and I'm just going to put them to the side. So the next paints are from Archie's Paints. These are absolutely gorgeous. They were a grab bag on Etsy. So there's like a selection that will get a sort of scent. So they came, you know, some of them are like less than a half full, as you can see, but they were very reasonably priced. I think I paid £14. Now the lady's name that owns this shop, I believe, is Kaylee. If I've got that wrong, I'm going to put it on the screen here. But these are absolutely gorgeous. They're really nice. I've not used them nearly as much as what I would have liked. And these dark colours are just beautiful. So these are absolutely gorgeous paints. So I hope to get more use out of them. I did have them in the packaging that they arrived in. So for the purposes of this video, I thought it'd be better to have them in an actual tin. And I'm glad I have, because of course I'm going to use them more if they're in a tin. So those are Archie's Paints. I will link Kayla's Etsy shop down below. So these ones here arrived in the mail today. So the tin I purchased myself is a tobacco tin, but the paints, they're absolutely beautiful. So I was enabled by Colouring with Kay. So these are Honey Bee Pigments. I saw that she had some of these, and I have heard her mention them before, but I've just never like bought them. So I had a bit of Christmas money, and I thought, actually, no, I'm gonna buy some. So these, I think this might have been £13. So there are random colours that she picks and sends you, and also these little dot cards. I say little, that is a lot of pigment on there, very, very generous. And it came packaged absolutely beautifully. So, and it's also got this little swatch card, which is really sweet. So I'm looking forward to using these. They're actually a really nice, excuse me guys, I had to clear my throat. Yeah, they're actually a really nice colour palette, in my opinion. Like yeah, absolutely beautiful. And for this one here, so this is Purple Noir. Now she she did say to put it on black paper, and do you know what I've just realised? I've actually written black pepper. That's quite funny. So anyway, yeah, I need to try it out on black paper. Oh god, I'm saying it. Black paper very soon. So it's this one here down here. And yeah, they don't come with magnets on the back of them, just a bit of a side note. But I'm sure I can find some somewhere. Well, I might need to buy some actually, to be honest. But yeah, so these are absolutely gorgeous, and I look forward to using these in my colouring books. So there is that one. Now, the next... so I have these. These are the Gansai Tambi pearl colours, and sorry about that guys, really confused me. So I have the Gansai Tambi starry colours as well as the pearl colours. Now you can see it says pearl colours, but these are definitely the starry palette. I'm not sure where the other ones are. They can't be far. But I have swatched both of them out, so I will share that with you. These are absolutely gorgeous paints, really, really nice. And they're not actually very expensive compared to some. So, and they've got a nice shine to them. So those are the Starry Eyes Gansai Tambi. And then these ones here at the bottom are the pearl colours. Now, so Jem from the Colour Cave sold these on her website. So she wasn't using them. She'd purchased them for herself. So I bought them from her. So yeah, so I'm really glad to have these. They are absolutely beautiful colours, as I've said, and you know, larger areas, I think I will definitely use these. The more expensive paints, maybe, you know, I'll leave that to sort of like the finer details, just so they last a little bit longer. But anyway, so those are the Gansai Tambi palettes. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether I've got these swatched out. So these ones here are Art Sensations, shiny metallic watercolour paints. I have used quite a lot of the black because I used it on the background. Yeah, these are they're good. They are good paints. Do you know what, guys? I'm not even going to be able to open it, am I? Right, yeah, there we go. So I have used quite a lot of the black. Do you know what? It doesn't actually look like I've used these, but I'm sure I've swatched them out somewhere. Anyway, so these are very inexpensive. I think they were a couple of pounds from the range, which is based in the UK. Now, the next item is Clearo paints. Now, I do think these paints are beautiful, but it's really snobby of me, and I really understand that, and I do get that. But I just it really puts me off this plastic tin. Well, it's not a tin, is it? But this plastic container. I just think they're quite a lot of money, and you're getting a plastic thing, and they're not. The unfortunate thing is you can't take these out. They are just stuck in. But I do know that Clearo do also do a premium line. I've not looked into it too much. It was only quite briefly. But they have got some beautiful colours in this set. Because they are smaller, you're getting more colours. Which is the whole purpose why I go ahead and purchase these. But yeah, I'm not using them as much as what I thought, but then I'm just completely spoiled now because I've got so many beautiful paints. So yeah, those are all of my metallic and glittery paints. I feel like this is long enough, this video, so I am going to stop there. Oh, I missed one, sorry guys. So the last item I would like to share with you is my Paul Reuben paints. I feel like I've neglected these really a little bit because I got them as a Christmas present from my husband a few years ago, and I do absolutely love them. But I suppose because I've now found the handmade paints, these have sort of, they're not quite as, they're not the same. I don't know how to describe it, but I suppose maybe because I've got a bit of a, I know that they're handmade, someone's sat there and gone through the process, and the colours are absolutely incredible and the work that goes into it. Whereas I suppose these, although they are beautiful, I don't think they have the same shine. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't ever get rid of them because I really do love them, and when I first got them, they were like, you know, yeah, I was absolutely over the moon with them. So yeah, so I suppose I have used them. If I show you, I have used quite a few of the colours, and I have enjoyed using them. So there's 24 in this set, and yeah, I just I haven't been using them as much, but I am sure that at one stage what my plan is to actually swatch all of my metallic and glittery paints all side by side, so then I can have a look if I get into, you know, blending them, which is, you know, of course they are paint, of course they can be blended together, so that I think having them all on one sheet might actually really help me do that. If that's something you're interested in as a future video, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be really grateful. So this is the end of this video. So this is my collection, part 1 of my colouring supplies. And oh, I forgot to mention, so this did come with a lovely box, and which I still have actually, and I use it to store pencils and paintbrushes, and it also has a cloth which I use for my cleaning my glasses and my phone. And yeah, so I don't keep it in the box anymore, and I did for a long time, but I decided that actually it was more of a hassle. So I'm glad I've obviously kept hold of them, and I do use the box and the cloth, which is ideal. So anyway, and it's really handy the fact that it comes with this swatch chart as well. Yeah, they're beautiful colours, but yeah, I just don't use them as much as what I suppose I didn't envisage that I would be getting so many other beautiful paints, so I'm spoiled. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below. Do you own any metallic paints or glitter paints? Do you use them in your colouring books? I'd love to hear from you, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. So I'm going to leave it there. Part 2 will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping to have them relatively close together, so it doesn't drag on for too long, but obviously, you know, if it's what time permits. Anyway, happy colouring everyone, and take care. Bye.